What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. We got a draft. This is the number 153 division, the Caddyshack division. We're on our way to 420 divisions. We're gonna get there. I already know we are. It's gonna be a little while, but we will get there. And dang it, we already had an auto. Come on, Thick Brick, where you at? Where you at? Let's see. You got to tag all these fools. Let's see. K2, Weezer. All right. Everybody else in there. And I got the 10th pick. So we still got a few picks in front of me. Hey, shout out to Minnesota Marty. What up, bro? K2. Come on, K2. Come on, K2. All right. Puka and CMC off the board. Three picks in front of me. The 110 just kind of sucks. Daniel Berry, what up? What up? Thanks for coming through on both channels. Ghost Monkey, what up, bro? Let's see where Ziggy goes. Ziggy Zaggy, hoi, hoi, hoi. Let's go, Marty. We're about to smoke it up right now. I'm gonna lock in my first two picks, and then you know what time it is.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Shout out to the peeps coming through on TikTok. S. West said DK and the 105 for Lad in a mid 2027 second. Man, I mean, that's a good upgrade. Probably. It is a good upgrade. All right. Where do we go with this pick? I think I'm going JT with this first pick. Let's lock him in. Okay. Uh-oh. Scorp. Where's Scorp at? All right, let's see where D. Broff goes here. Burrow and Amon-Ra. Not mad at it. And we got to get more people jumping over to the mainstream for the peeps that are on. For the peeps that are on the what's it called on the vertical version where you can't see the whole screen. Here is the link for the stream with the whole screen. And yo, TJ, what up? What up? Hold on, let me make my pick here. Anthony said Harold Fannin this year. Great pick for sure. He is. Yeah. All right. You know what? We're going to go RB wide receiver on this one. I was thinking about going RB because, man, I mean, there's just some drafts where the RBs are going hella fast, but we'll see what happens here. Ghost Monkey said, yo, play it since. It looks like there's an extra week of football. Should fantasy football playoffs start in week 15 instead of 14? Well, they always start in week 15. They've always, well, not always, but they've started in week 15 ever since the 18-week season has been a thing. But there's not an extra week of football. It's just like Labor Day starts in the second week of September. Labor Day is in the second week of September. So that's why it seems like there's still that's why it just seems like it's longer. And dang it, I texted K2. Crispy said, was sure that I was gonna take Tony. I bet you are.
Man, fuck Tony.
I bet you are, Crispy. Hey, D-Broff. What up, Dylan? What's going down, bro? Hey, thanks for coming through on YouTube. YouTube's way better than TikTok anyways, because nothing gets censored on YouTube. Sometimes little things got to get censored on TikTok. Like every time I'm about to do a little bit of gardening, I got to move the screen up so nobody can really see can't see the actual gardening happening. TJ said he's holding that league hostage. Which league, bro? Which one? Here we go.
All right. Fire them up.
Dude, this was the draft to do. If you didn't want to be forced you have to draft like running backs in your top 3 rounds. And Dave said thoughts on the moves today, bro. I got to pull up a list and read all the moves that happened. But the AJ Brown move, I mean, it was rumors, but it had come around so long that we kind of already just knew that was going to happen. That was awesome. That makes me like Lemon even more than Tyson now that the move's official. Dude, the Rams getting Garrett, like, whoo, man, what a move. What a move for the Rams, and what a move for the Browns to be smart and just get rid of Myles Garrett, let him go flourish somewhere and get whatever you can from him. Cause yeah, man, he's been there long enough. Like, it'd be nice. Yeah, like I think he's only went to the playoffs one time in his career there, and he's like damn near one of the best edge rushers in the league. TJ said 24 working on trades. I might take Reese. Styles at 107, 108. Woo! And Tipsy said the gardening looks tough, man. Yeah, you'll see it. Might see a little tear coming down my eye, man. It's getting a little crazy over here. But now all the running backs went. Like, you look just between my second pick and my third pick, only 3 wide receivers went, but for sure Justin Jefferson would have went if I would have took someone else there. Oh man. You know what? We're gonna go ETN here. I'm gonna lock down a second wide receiver. Yeah, Tipsy, you know what's up, bro. He said, what do you think of Devonta now? I mean, dude, Devonta has to have gone up in value. He's been very solid every year that he's been in the NFL. So, like, I've always been higher on him than the consensus. And now it's like, dude, him and Lemon, man. It's him and Lemon. And I don't know if they're going to re-sign Goddard, but I mean, that's dope, man. And now AJ gets to go to a place where hopefully he gets a shitload of targets because there's so many mouths to feed over there. And Cali Jam, he said, yo, crazy start to this one, right? Because I was saying it, like, I wanted to take a second running back because I felt like it was such good value at the 2-3, but I just took Jefferson there. We're just going to build evenly to start. Damn, look at that. Loveland at the 4-1. I feel like I got Loveland in like the 6th round in another draft, and I felt like that was such good value because he always seems to go higher than that. King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? What is going down? Chris, you said Browns will just draft another QB bust with that first. I mean, it's going to be a late first, so, you know, they're probably not even going to draft a QB with that pick. Browns have actually been drafting way better. I mean, I can't say they've been drafting better on QBs, but they've been making the right moves, that's for sure. And Bucks Wizard, he said, when's the next mock draft? This ain't a mock draft, bro. I do these drafts. I mean, I'm usually live more often than not for these, but what was I going to say? But we have them every day, but I'm not necessarily live for them every single day. And they go down at it goes down every day, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I can't see the username, but why so many rounds? So it's 35 rounds because there's IDP included. That's individual defensive players. And it's a best ball draft, meaning that there's no waivers, there's no trades, there's no moves. You draft and then the season just plays itself out. So we do this in addition to all the other leagues that we do. And this is a huge tournament where you throw down $10, but there's a $10,000 first place prize. So you're getting as much depth as you can because you're not going to be able to add anybody later. So you when we get down to the mid 20s and 30s, you'll see second, third, string running backs. You'll see some fourth and fifth string wide receivers and all types of stuff like that. And then you'll see the defensive players mixed in as well. But they probably won't start till around the 10th round or whatever. And Adam, what up? Is Bijan the consensus one this year? I mean, I think so, but I think that Gibbs would be right there as 1B because there's a lot of people who want to take Gibbs over Bijan. Gibbs should be in the better offense, but Bijan though, he's so damn good. He is so damn good. I was debating on taking a quarterback with my 4th pick, but I felt Neighbors, him falling to me at the 4th round. I feel like I just had to grab him there. And it's because all those running backs went in the 3rd round. Right, TJ? And Dave said, don't forget about OBJ back in the NYC. He said, does he make it through training camp? Man, probably not, right? I feel like ever since that injury, he's definitely lost a step, and that's why he really hasn't even made a push on coming back until now. He probably wasn't even in enough shape to be able to get up to 100% running speed, and even 100% running speed for him right now. He's never been an actual track star, he's never been one of those guys. I feel like it's always been his moves and his hands and his contested catch, but never his overall breakaway speed. And that's really the thing that separates the older wide receivers, the ones who can actually do good in their 30s compared to the ones who don't, is you got to be able, you got to have the moves, but you got to still have that shifty quickness, even if you're not hella top end fast, you got to be so shifty and quick off the line. Dylan's getting risky on Loveland here with the tight end premium for sure, man. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick. And he, would he be there at the 512 for you? I don't know. That's debatable. Cause I've seen him go in the 4th and 5th round a lot. That's just one of those things, right? Got to make the moves based on you having to wait 22 picks before it gets back to you. Dave said, I think they brought him back for veteran presence. Yeah, but I don't know, man. OBJ doesn't seem like the type of veteran presence that you want in the locker room, though. He seems like he would be too much of a distraction. Oh, shit. What's up, Brazil? And Cali Jam said, that's how much Smith moved up. Fuck yeah, bro. Dude, 2 days ago, you could get him in the 7th, 8th round. I'm glad I got him in a bunch when I did. Because, yeah, dude, he got sandwiched between Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. He was never getting drafted close to Chris Olave. Dude, Devonta Smith got drafted 2 wide receivers after Malik Neighbors. That's pretty crazy to think about. That's pretty crazy to think about. That's some instant reaction right there to that, to the move. And Kevin said 2 QB league. He said 10 people use one round QB. Well, yeah, it's dude, five people took the first round QBs there, but yeah, it is a 2 quarterback league, a super flex league. So yeah, that's why you see the quarterbacks. If you're just looking at the board, it looks like the quarterbacks and the running backs are the most valuable position, and I'd say based on scarcity and shit like that, that's for sure the case. All right. And Tipsy said, I got Bijan and Willis for T-Law, Ken Walker, and 2 first. What do you think? Shit, that's nice. Willis, that's kind of whatever, but just to get Bijan for that, I feel like if anybody has Bijan, they're not selling him for just equal market value. You either have to overpay for Bijan or you're not getting him at all, So does that seem like an overpay? Kind of, but like, man, to get him, like, I'm okay with it. Like, dude, you gotta pay to play to get a guy like Bijan. And what up, Frizzy Fran was having an interesting debate on the yardage lemon. We'll get in Philly. I was sub 600 yards. Wait, what? You don't think he's gonna get? You're saying you don't think he's gonna get 600 yards receiving? That is like, I'm confused on that. But is that what you're saying? And Panther Man, I'm in a rebuild. Should I flip Devonta for the 104? Probably end up getting Lemon there. Nah, man. Nah. Devonta Smith is still young. Like his value just went up. Like why? I mean, in 27, I mean, that's young for that's young for a what's it called for a wide receiver, you know, getting older for a running back. But nah, man, you just got an instant bump in value. Like you don't sell him now for like equal value. I'll say exactly what the mouse to feed and Hurts not being a 4K guy. Yeah, but he doesn't need to be a 4K guy. And like, dude, you got 2 mouths to feed over there. Like Lemon's not going to be the sub 600 guy. Like I bet Devonta Smith and Lemon go for over 1,000. Like, dude, like all the other guys, Marquise Brown and Wicks and all that, like those will probably be the guys who are at like 500-600, you know, or something random like that where they're barely getting used throughout the year, 20 yards here, 80 yards there, you know, and mostly it's just like the tight ends where it's like 20 to 30 yards, like type things. But yeah, even Hurts not being a 4K guy, like, dude, like even if he throws for like 3,500, like that's still going to be a bunch to go around. And if Devonta Smith, like, has he ever gone under 1,000? And he's like, I think it was just the 1 year that he was like the number 1 guy. And like, and then I think it was the next year that AJ Brown came in, right? And I said Goddard, then back to run heavy. Dude, but even if Goddard got 1,000 yards, like I don't even think Goddard would get 1,000 yards. Like Goddard seems like the guy who's like 600 to 800, but like double digit touchdowns again, right? And it is an interesting debate because like if AJ was still there, like, yeah, you have a case. But like with AJ not being there now, like, I mean, we kind of already knew that it was gonna, we already knew based on like, there was way too many rumors saying July 1st trade for AJ to the Patriots, you know, like just way too many of those. Yeah, and Frizzy Fran said I got her at 600 to 800 myself. See, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if anyone says that he's just like locked and loaded for 1,000, that's just like kind of crazy, right? Because, yeah, I really don't see that being the case for him. And Frizil said, for Dynasty, would you sell a Garrett and Josh Downs for Drake London? Garrett Wilson? Wide receivers are Ladd, Zay Flowers, Garrett, and Josh Downs. I sniped his favorite wide receiver Downs and we mid-draft. Man, I feel like I'd want a little bit more because, like, I feel like Downs is, I mean, some people are really hyped on him. Sorry for Kirsten, said Brown and Devonta barely got 1K last season. It's not likely that Lemon and Devonta both reached 1,000. Well, you said they barely got it. Why wouldn't there be a shot that they could both get it? I didn't say they're for sure 1,000,000% getting it, but I said I think that Lemon now with AJ gone will get 1,000. And Frizzy Fran said, so the point of being, is he worth the draft capital that he's gone in the rookies? I just took him at the 104. And Gabe said, why is Baker the 18th QB getting taken? I mean, dude, because Baker's kind of fallen off a little bit, man. You look at the guys who've like gone like ahead of him. I mean, I'm not saying that like you can't nitpick like who would go where, but like I swear, like the 8th or 9th quarterback through the 20th quarterback only score a couple points difference. You know, like some will have higher highs, some will have, you know, lower lows here and there. But I feel like for the season, if they're all healthy, like you get a lot of them, you know, within a couple points of each other. And sorry for Kirsten said 1,008 and 1,003 is exactly barely for sure. Yeah. I mean, Eagles also had a down year last year. Like, what if they, I don't know, call me crazy, do a little bit better than they did last year offensively? Like, I know that's a stretch, but it could happen, right? And as someone who I don't hate the Eagles, I don't love the Eagles, but for people who hate the Eagles, I'm sure they'll say that'll never happen. But yeah, I mean, it happens, man. When you're coming off the Super Bowl win, I mean, dude, you are everybody's Super Bowl, like on that schedule, like everybody wants to beat that team. And Derek, what up? He said, what's up? Back at Fantasy Football. I'm in a dynasty startup, Superflex. I'm debating who to take first, Bijan or Josh Allen. Well, what's the scoring? Is it just kind of default QB scoring? If it is, I'd probably take Bijan, and then I'd just be looking, in like the next round or two to be getting the whatever the top quarterback is then. Man, this one's a tough pick here. This one is a tough pick here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go a little bit upside, and we'll go with Romy Rome here. I feel like it is a little bit of a reach, though. And Frizzil said, "How about if I send him K9 and Josh Downs for his A-Chain?" I mean, there's not. I mean, A-Chain I value higher, but dude, like I think you're undervaluing Ken Walker a little bit. That's what I feel. Like it's almost like I mean, I know Downs is kind of like the throw-in, but like that's who he wants. So like that should, like, I'm not saying you make that the only piece, but that's like what I would try to be doing. Hey, Corey, what up, bro? What's going down? What is going down, Corey? All right, I feel like I got to make the jump on this because I feel like he's not going to make it back to me. Yeah, I'll probably go Bijan. If it's 4 points for a passing touchdown, you definitely go Bijan for sure. Like a lot of all the leagues that I have, and shout out to Brown. What up, Rob? What's going down, bro? All the leagues that I have, I coined it as QB premium scoring because it's all touchdowns are just 6 points, including the passing touchdowns. And you get 1 point for every 15 yards instead of 1 point for every 25 yards. So like in a league, if it was like my scoring, I'd say, yeah, for sure, go Josh Allen because he's going to be scoring more than everybody. Obviously we don't know if he's going to score the most points every year, but he will be amongst the top scorers, like no matter what, like for a running back or a wide receiver to be amongst the top scorers, not like amongst like top scorers, including QBs, it's just a little harder in there. And Corey said the OG follower is here. Fuck yeah, bro. He said, I can vouch that this account was homegrown. Corey, you're the man. And for everybody who doesn't know Corey is like legit one of the day ones. I feel like he found me. When did you find me, Corey? Like week 3 during COVID or like some shit like that. And like I literally just started streaming like week 1 NFL season, 2020. And Corey found me like right at the beginning. Corey's the man. Let's see, back on TikTok. Panther Man, are you on the Tyson or the Lemon train for Dynasty? I'm on Lemon over Tyson, especially with this with AJ Brown finally like getting moved to the Patriots. Yeah, I'm putting Lemon over Tyson now. So it would be Tate, Lemon, Tyson is how I would rank the top 3 now. And sorry for cursing, 8 years in the league. Baker has done better than QB 18 4 times. 50% means QB 18 is about right. I mean, dude, I'm the one who drafted him. So, yeah, I mean, dude, I'm hoping that he does way better than QB 18. Yeah, for sure. And Frizzy Fran, I'm in the heart of the Eagles country as a Ravens fan, so I hear a lot of that. I bet. And Gabe said Ferguson. What was the... I don't know what that. Statistically better on the Bucks than the Rams. Browns just had a bad OC for sure. McMillan 1,512 touchdowns this year. That'd be insane. I have him in like 1 or 2 dynasties. I don't think I've drafted him too much in these best ball drafts. But yeah, if he did that, that'd be a hell of a year. And Brown said, "Go Birds!" Hell yeah. And I said, happy about the trade we all saw coming. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that one's been talked about, I feel like, since before the NFL draft. I mean, it was just rumor mills because they had to trade him like after the end, they had to trade him on June 1st or later for like something money wise, right? Like weren't they into him for less guaranteed money or something like that if they traded him post June 1st instead of before June 1st? What the hell was the deal with that, Brown? Give me a quick little one sentence synopsis of why they had to trade him at June 1st, but I know it's something to do with money. Crispy, the glorified buzzards. All right. There we go. Let's get some trees up for the gardening. Let's do it to it. Sorry for Curtis. My Giants picked up 3 wide receivers today. Collectively, they added about 0.75 of a wide receiver. Who were the 3? Dude, there was so much news today. Like I still have to like go through all of it. But yeah, who were the 3 wide receivers? That's funny. Got 3 wide receivers, and they're like each worth a quarter of a wide receiver each. Corey said, week 3, yes, 2020 said been on YouTube and Patreon, Alex, almost 6 years now, going into year 7. Fuck yeah, bro. It is much appreciated, bro, because there's a lot of people who come and go, but dude, you've been here every single year since I started this, bro, and it means a lot, for real. Because like my own family and like my, real friends, guys like off the internet, like guys that I know outside of the internet, like, dude, nobody, like literally, like I won't say nobody because I know that there's like a couple people, like, we got Zoo Crew out there, totally pitted, he'll come through once in a while, but like none of my family or like actual friends outside of fucking the internet are like coming through like you guys. So yeah, I really, really appreciate it. And that's not just Corey, that's everybody who's been here for some years. I really fucking hate this pick right here. 20 seconds. Where do we go with this? I guess we're taking a shot on J.K. Dobbins. Let's go. Dude, Corey, you're the man. You know what? I got to remind people about the book, right? So for those who don't know, last year I officially wrote a book, and it was all about draft strategy. And there's dynasty strategy in there. It talks about IDP, but it's really like a whole book on like philosophies around drafting. So it's not one of these books where I just put like rankings in it or whatever. Like those shits are lame. Like these, you can actually year after year, you can read this and it will improve. It will help you improve your draft game. And I'm going to put the link in the chat on where you could buy it. And it's digital. It's all, it's something that you could just read on your phone or whatever on the computer. But yeah, you guys definitely want to check this out. It's only $10. And yeah, man, I'm an official author. You know what? I haven't done this, and I don't know how good this move is going to end up working out, but I'm going to take Dobbins and Harvey there. They usually go before the 9th and the 10th round. See, where's the link for the book? Here we go. And it is the Fantasy Football Hustler Draft Mastery book. And really, I think I just called it Fantasy Football Draft Mastery. But if you guys haven't purchased it, it's $10. I appreciate you showing some love. There's the link right there. And once you pay, I get that in, then I'll send. I don't know if it's an automatic like email that comes to you. I might have to like send it to you, but I appreciate it. And Frizzell said tight end premium, I'm screwed in the 11th round, and all I got is Isaiah Likely. Yeah, I feel it, bro. You might have to make that move. You might have to make that move. And Jam, the cap hit. Oh, the cap hit was spread between this year and next. Okay, so that's what it was. Dave said OBJ, Juju, and Barrios. Oh my gosh. That's trash. I got to back up the truck for that one. TJ almost pivoted but stuck to my gut for the rebuild. Then next year I got 2 monster linebackers for the next 10 years. I mean, dude, it's big time. Marty said, where's Kidda been? Bro, Kidda's turned into a little bitch, man. Kidda is like one of the biggest clowns that I can say that I know in my entire life. That's what I can say. Because, yeah, you'll see him on the other clown crew. But, yeah, someone who he's known literally since we were, like, in diapers together, he ditched me for that other clown crew that he only met because of me. Only met because of me. So, yeah, man, fuck Kidda. Guy's a fucking loser. And Corey said, I want a physical signed copy. Man, I mean, if it wasn't that, it's super expensive, man, like to actually make like physical copies of books. Like it is not cheap, like at all. Like for me to even get a run of like physical books, it'd probably like the cheapest would probably be like $3,000 to $4,000. So like, that's what's crazy is like, that's why all these people like pre-sell their books and shit, because like, man, it ain't cheap. Yeah, man. Triple thumbs down for those clowns. And you know what? Hopefully TikTok doesn't hate on this, but here we go. Yeah, Corey, listen to this song. This is one of the songs that Jamie put together. Damn it, where the hell is it? Here it is.
Yo, this that smoke session fire.
Dude, yeah, Kidda's the one sexting with the tranny.
About to light up this fake fantasy fools.
Because Chaotic is a black dude from Florida.
More like Heartstoppers. Straight clown.
Because he has his real face up on Discord now.
Let's hit him up. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame. Your bogus ass boogers, kitty cats playing games. Neon cocks pissing, but y'all straight lame. We the 420 kings, rolling deep in the haze. Missing y'all weak vibes, set the league ablaze. Hit 'em up, light 'em up.
This is a redraft, best ball redraft draft. All the dynasty leagues that I host, they're slow drafts. So I don't stream those at all. And Corey said they model their show after yours. No, you see, you know what? I don't think they do. I think they model their show after like what a bunch of people do on YouTube who don't get views. Like I think that's who they model. Because like when we do our show, we talk about fantasy football. You know, we may go on tangents like here and there, but especially like during the season, like they'll do start and sit sessions, but they'll like talk about random stories and not answer people's questions for like an hour. Yeah, sorry for Curtis. Who's gonna end up with Hill and his 1.25 knees, bro? Like it started where like. Yeah, fucking we've been drafting since February. In February, Tyreek Hill's going in like 15th, 16th round, and like every week it seems like he just goes higher and higher down, or lower and lower down. And dude, I mean, he's getting drafted, I think, almost in round 30 recently. Because yeah, now just dude, who even knows how much he actually plays this year? And especially this just being a redraft, like. You know.
420 smoke clouds,
Callie Jam said I got her moving up. And, gotta love it. Where 11th round, yeah. I don't know where he was drafted like yesterday or anything, but I can guarantee it wasn't in the 11th round over Kelsey. I can guarantee that. Dude, look at Weezer, man. 3 tight ends in a row. Banning Pitts and Sadiq. Let's go. Going hard on that tight end premium.
420 forever, suck my fantasy dick. 420 crew out. Chalk lines where your heart used to be. We the real MVPs. Y'all ain't even league minimum to me. Puff, puff, pass on your grave, smoke rising. Like your career's died twice. Whoa. Hit 'em up. Nah, erase them forever. That's the price. And when the smoke clears, all that's left is your soul on clearance. Half off, no buyers. Just silence.
Dude, who's gonna step it up and do a super chat on YouTube so I could do a fat dab right now? And Corey said people have to resort to lying to boost their own shit. And you know what's funny? I used to care. It took me some years to not care. But now, like, just to realize, like, dude, if your life is that pathetic to where you have to lie about me to get someone to like you, like, that just shows like how pathetic of a person like they are. And like, what's funny is they really thought that they were going to mess with my business and mess with my money. And just that in itself is already like super scumbaggery, like for like any man. But like, because they're internet people, like that's why, you know, they'll do the scumbaggery stuff like that, because we're all just like internet people. Dude, Dave, you're the man. It is time for the dab. Let's go.
All right, fire 'em up.
But like the fact that they thought that they were gonna mess up anything of mine, like it's hilarious, and it's almost laughable. Not almost laughable. It is fucking laughable. It really is, man. Because like they didn't do anything. All they did was mess with my head for a short amount of time, because they didn't even slow me down. They didn't even slow me down. They just messed with my head. And like, but you know, maybe that's what I needed. Maybe I needed to learn how to maybe I needed to learn for how to deal with people messing with my head, but you know, not like affect me at all. Cause like, dude, I've had way worse like situations than that, you know, since like, I mean, way worse situations than that. And I was able to handle it a lot better. Cause like, dude, you guys saw the scumbaggery that happened this year with T Mill. Like, dude, I mean, that shit's still happening like right now, but it's not phasing me. Like, it's not still having the biggest year ever. We're going to hit 420 divisions for this tournament this year. Dude, like it's great, man. Who is the one liking on TikTok? I fucking appreciate you. Is that SOC Hawk? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I appreciate you. Thank you. And we're about to fire it up, man. And like Cheech likes to say,
light it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man.
Get Chinese eyes, man. Still got like almost a round before my next pick. I got Rodgers as my third QB. I'm not mad at it. I only have 2 quarterbacks in there. And yeah, man. I'm liking my starting lineup plus my 2 bench players, man. Ricky P on the bench and Rodgers on the bench is my third QB. And Sock said, no one watch on what? What is that? Naruto? What is that? And dude, all right, it's Sock and Lucas. No. And Lucas, thanks for the likes, bro. I appreciate you guys. And Dave, dab is incoming for you, my man. Dude, Minnesota Marty, 420 crew member for 27 months, going on 3 years. I appreciate you, my dude. Here we go. Dave, this one's for you, my guy. And the next one's going for you. Callie Jam said dab to my grades. Definitely different. We'll do that. We'll do that. He said Huss about to be parked. Oh yeah. Corey say nervous about your RBs? No. Because I got Jonathan Taylor as my number 1. Anybody could get injured, so I'm not really thinking injury, you know, about JT. ETN as the number 2. Not mad at it. Dobbins and Harvey, I mean, they usually get drafted higher than that. So I'm not mad at like locking down like that backfield. I know it's not everybody in the backfield, but you know, it's a good piece of that backfield. Probably the pieces that get used the most, you know, if there's no injuries. Crispy said, if you like one time at Bandcamp stories, go join the trans lovers. Yeah, man. Like, dude, like how's half of the guys on their crew sexting the same girl And then she turns out to be not a Latina chick from Florida, turns out to be a black dude from Florida. It's just crazy to think about, man. It really is. It really is. Okay. This one's a tough pick here. This one is a tough pick here. I was thinking about going running back, but I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what? I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna lock down a rookie here in the mid rounds. Lock down Cooper. And Celtics, what up, homie? He said behind Chase, Puka, JSN, I want AJ Brown as my fantasy wide receiver one. Damn, you jumped him up that high, huh? Jumped him up that high, huh? And SOC said, are you going to draft again tonight? No, just one draft per night. I mean, dude, we're still going to be, there's 35 rounds, so we're only in round 13, so we're going to be drafting for a little while. Like, look, here's the whole board. Like, if I scrolled it all the way down, you can't even see picks that are like happening right now. So no, we got a ways to go. Let's get another quarterback. Gotta have the depth. And Celtics had good value on Neighbors, and he said, and Rice in round 5. Yeah, like Neighbors doesn't go in round 4 too often. He's been a pretty consistent like round 3 guy. And Rice, dude, I mean, he was going in the end of second, third round, somewhere in the third, like until he violated. And then ever since then, like you kind of been able to get him randomly the 4th through the 6th round somewhere. Dude, Cali Jam and Weezer going toe-to-toe on the IDPs. I like it. Let's see if Weezer goes with an IDP here as well. Nope. Well, I mean, I guess Hunter's kind of an IDP guy. Nobody listened to me last year, dude. I was telling everybody, like, dude, Travis Hunter is getting drafted in the 4th, 5th round. And like, dude, I'm trying to tell people, like, man, he is not going to play that much to justify. Like, look at the guys you're picking him over. And, I mean, it didn't help me because I didn't really win any big time money. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. Cali Jam said, got AJ Brown. Got AJ Brown for Price and Wilson. Yeah. Nice. Celtics said, I love Rice, AJ Brown, Chase Brown, McBride at the 2-3 turn. Yeah. Yeah. And seeing even Rice, you don't even have to get him that high right now. You really don't. Really don't. Damn, Brown, you took Penix hella high. Penix been going a lot later. At least I guess maybe that's in a few drafts, not a lot of drafts. You're in a shitload of drafts, so I mean, you see where he's been going also. Let's see it, thick brick. And these drafts, more and more TikTok people have been joining these drafts. That's been super cool to see. Getting people from all over the place now. Let's see where Dave goes. Oh, wait. Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here. Crispy's been on a little bit of a tear here, but let's see. I think I know where he's going. I'm not 100% positive, but I think I know where Crispy's going. And I was right. Zach Bond the best. Dude. Celtics, how would I get into one of these drafts? I'd only do money drafts. These are money drafts, bro. $10 buy-in, $10,000 first place prize. This is the huge tournament. that I've been hosting. Well, this is the 6th year that I've been hosting this tournament, and now we're up to a $10,000 prize. My first place prize. There's 100 teams that are going to be in the money. Top 5 teams are going to win over $1,000. And just message me on Sleeper. That's the best way. At FF Hustler 420. That's the best way. I do post these on Patreon and stuff, but I know if people just hit me up on Sleeper, I mean, I'll get you just directly into the league right away. And really all I need to know is, do you want to do a fast draft or a slow draft? Because we got fast and slow drafts filling every single day. That's why we've been able to get up to over 150 so far. We've been drafting since February, but it's all these slow drafts. Like we're almost up to 100 slow drafts. So it's going really, really good. And shout out to the peeps on TikTok. You guys here for the gardening session?
All right. Fire 'em up.
Here it goes.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Nice. I got him. The landman can. Let's go. Yes. Dude, can you imagine how good the landman is going to do now that they got Myles Garrett over there? Dude, landman is going to clean up with the tackles this year. Chewy just traded K9 for Wilson and May. Is that a super flex or is that a single QB league? Because dude, if that's a super flex, like that's insane. I'm assuming it's a single QB league, but insane nonetheless. That is crazy, bro. Zach Sharbs, D. Henley. I'm getting him. I'm doing it. Let's go, Crispy. I got him. Impressive. Cali Jam. Impressive. Very impressive. Cali Jam says on one. Dude, you ain't lying, bro. I mean, man, your first 4, I mean, all those guys I have in my top 6, I mean, as you know, for good reason. And, dude, and Ernest Jones, like, man, I mean, I haven't done rankings in a while, so I don't even know where I'm at on like linebackers, but like I feel like maybe he's like linebacker 12 to 15 somewhere. And Celtics said Puka Chase regular PPR, no bonus. Man, I'm still on the Chase side, dude. Like it's very, very close. I mean, it's like it's him, JSN, and it's those two and JSN, and like, man, I mean, I feel like you could literally go anywhere with those 3 and no one would question you. You know, I feel like I'm just on the Chase side, man. Like I just feel a big year coming. Crispy, you sucker. You should have just let me take him and then I would have wasted a 17th round pick. But Crispy getting a little antsy over there. You couldn't wait, could ya? Let's go get some guys. Let's go get some guys in the queue right now. Because I know people about to be on an IDP tear. You ain't about to get the best of me, though. All right. There we go. Some decent players in the queue. Chewy 7 Philly fan, no more drama. No more drama, boy, in our locker room. Just give him more catches. Like, dude, you don't win a Super Bowl without him. Come on, man. You don't win a Super Bowl without him. I know Devonta did step it up, though. You guys got him at such good value when you traded for him, though. I mean, it was a steal of a deal. Eileen Chase due to far higher touchdown upside. I mean, for sure. I mean, that's where I'm at. It's not like Puka doesn't have the touchdown upside, but man, like Chase just has big playability, like number 1 big play guy in the league. Like, I mean, I can't think of another player who I would say like has higher big playability than him. All right, we're locking down Quincy. He drops passes easily, though. I mean, how many drop passes did he have last year? Dude, it said he was only charged with 1 dropped pass in 2025. Like, what? What are we talking about here? Chewy, what are we talking about here? He said he has 1 official dropped pass in 2025. Explain. All right. Daniil, let's lock him in. Alex Singleton's good pick. Dude, Ziggy, man. He's got some 4 solid IDP guys in a row right there. Man, I was totally debating Woody Marks. And Chewy said KC game. I mean, if you only had 1 official dropped pass for the season, he couldn't have got more than 1 dropped pass in that game. Because like an uncatchable ball will never count as a dropped pass. And we know Hurts isn't the most accurate fellow. Damn. Dude, I didn't even hit the drop for Crispy when he got Buda Baker last round. I was too busy talking shit when he got Shadur the round before. Let's see where Dave goes, even though Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here, man. Oh, but he's got Naylor. He's not here, but he was present enough to nail her. And Byron Young, bro, I mean, Myles Garrett is going to make everybody better on that defense. He's going to make everybody better on the defense. Because now, no matter how good you are, Myles Garrett is the one that every team is game planning against. It's got to be a good feeling for everybody on the squad. J-Man, what up? He said, I hate it, but I understand it for sure. I'm curious what Jamie thinks about it also. Just, sometimes you got to cut a man loose. Sometimes you got to cut a man loose. And how many picks did they get in return? I mean, you got Jared Verse. Like, yeah, he's no replacement by any means. But, dude, I mean, that's still a very good replacement plus all those extra picks. Right? I mean, is anybody mad about the getting Jared Verse part of it? Three picks, 27 first, 28 second, 29 third. I mean, he is kind of old. But in the NFL, I mean, dude, even the seconds and the third, I mean, the second, that's going to be an offensive player more than likely, or a really good defensive player. And I mean, even that 29 third, I mean, that's going to be like a nice, like dart throw running back, wide receiver, or probably a pretty good, like linebacker. That's not horrible. And they got rid of his contract. I mean, that's huge. I mean, Jared Verse he's still on his rookie contract, isn't he? So like the amount of like cap space that opened up has to be insane. I mean, I would think it has to be insane, right? Yo, shout out to Matt coming through on TikTok. What up, Matt? They're saying Verse is worth 2 first rounders, but I'm not sure. He has to be. Like, he's not a top 3 guy, but like, dude, he's definitely top 10 at the position as a young player. Like, dude, he has to be valued that way. So yeah, I mean, just the value getting on Verse has to be good. I mean, I thought it was kind of smart. I thought it was very not kind of. I thought it was very smart. Hey, Matt, throwing down the caps. I appreciate you, bro. I thought it was very smart because, like, dude, what is Garrett gonna help the Browns do? You know, like they're not going to the playoffs. They're really still rebuilding. I'm like, dude, Myles Garrett on the Rams. I know that's why people hate it. 30 million. I mean, dude, that's a big chunk, man. I mean, dude, for the Brownies, that could be like 3 or 4 or 5 players. Like that they end up like using that on somehow. Yeah. I mean, I have to say, I mean, they're kind of rebuilding in the right way, right? Kind of rebuilding in the right way. They still haven't figured out the quarterback position, even though I think it's going to be Watson. They still don't have that completely locked down or anything. But, man, they've been drafting good. And just right on time. Jamie is in the house. Shout out to Big Game James. J-Man just came through and we're talking about well, you already know what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you're not streaming with Alex tonight? I'm like, is he live? It's like, why am I not getting notifications all the time?
I don't know. I'm just gonna start letting you know when I'm going live. Because yeah, so give your thoughts on the whole just on the whole Myles Garrett trade.
I kind of love it for the Browns and for Myles Garrett. Like,
you demand, Matt.
Kudos to Garrett for going to get his Super Bowl ring. He should have did it last year. But he was like, yeah, give me all that money. But
yeah,
pick the perfect team, man.
Yeah.
And getting a first round pick, a second round pick, a third round pick, all within the next 2 years.
And Jared Verse.
Got Verse.
Well, not in 2. Well, I mean 3 years, right? Because J-Man said the third is 2029. What up, Smokey Cat?
That'll be a piece to fill in as we already got a new stadium. We built a team and then use that third just to we'll have our own third and our own second and first, and we're just adding more pieces to fill in what we need. So as long as they keep building up correctly, they get their quarterback next year because we don't have a quarterback yet. 2028.
Matt, you're savage. Matt's a savage. He said, sorry, I was in the crapper. He said, you know how hard it is for a handicapped guy to take a shit. Man. I forget, even the regular day things, man, could be a little bit harder, right? J-Man, I like the moves, but why start Watson if they're going to lose?
Well, because Watson
they have to put him on display so they could maybe trade him somewhere.
Yeah, maybe he does something, which I doubt it. And then we trade him for a 5th round pick because we ain't getting anything more than that.
And I think no matter what, you got to put your best foot forward. Like if Shedeur is not the better quarterback, you can't just play him over Watson. You just can't do it. Watson's making way too much money.
Yeah, you got to follow.
There has to be a reason for him to sit on the bench. And Shadeur's not winning that quarterback competition right now. And he's never won a quarterback competition in his life.
Who the hell was that quarterback last year? He couldn't even beat out.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Yeah. Gabriel started that Jets game, I believe.
And I bet Gabriel would have done better versus Tennessee if he was playing in that game too.
Tennessee. I think that's the game me and J-Man actually went to.
I mean, that was Tennessee was 32nd in 32nd in what's it called? Fuck, I'm so high right now. And just in pass defense. They're the worst in the league. So Shedeur got to play against the best matchup for any quarterback that week.
But no, Verse, man, wasn't he like top 5 last year on the defensive line in fantasy?
I don't think he was that high.
I'm pretty
I
sure he
mean,
was. Let me look. Here, click on him in one. I got it.
I'd say I don't think he's officially broke out. Not that he hasn't done good, but I don't think I'd say he's officially broke out yet.
Verse, where is he at?
I mean, he only had 7.5 sacks last year and 58 tackles. Like, there's no way that he was top 5 anywhere. 3 forced fumbles.
Okay, so in your scoring format, he's classified as a DL, and he was
Yeah.
the 4th DL.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go check this.
Yeah, double check that because I am blind. So
All right, let me see. Make sure I don't miss this. Oh shit, gotta move this down a
no,
little
I mean
bit.
he's only had 2 years. He's going into his 3rd year where he's rookie contract. We're saving tons of money on him. We're not going to have to pay him until we're actually good. And that's when the new stadium comes in. So
Let's see. No, Verse wasn't number 3. In the DLs, he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
dude,
He was 12, but he scored 1 point higher than TJ Watt.
Why is it saying DL4?
Because I mean, and here was the difference between Myles Garrett and Jared Verse. I mean, Myles Garrett 358 points, and Matt said back, "Why'd you kick me out?" I didn't kick anybody out. I don't even know how to do that on TikTok. So 358 points for Garrett, as opposed to Jared Verse 211 points.
I mean,
so there's a really significant gap between number 1 and number 12. J-Man said Verse 1 rookie of the year, so the Browns have 2 defensive rookie of the years, and there you go. Schlesinger also won rookie of the year, right?
2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks too, right?
I mean, yeah, you ain't lying. All right, let's see. I gotta add a couple more guys to my queue here.
All right, who's all in this league? Let's see who we got. We got Crispy. Oh, his team looks burnt.
Yeah.
Brown, man, you got to flush that team down. Cali Jam. Oh, damn. Look at Cali Jam go. Holy crap.
Matt, you the man, throwing down on the caps. I appreciate you, bro. We're about to get a nice little bro smoking for you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I'll make my pick here. You know, let's get some more offensive depth here.
I love everyone asking about AJ Brown. Like, what do you think of AJ Brown? Like, we knew this shit was coming.
Yeah.
It's no surprise. And
yeah, they've been talking about this for months. And yeah, great for Drake May, great for the Patriots. I didn't even what did the Eagles get?
First round pick.
Okay.
Third. Hold on, let me.
And TJ said, "Big game, James, the tight end maker."
Oh, dude, I was in a Scott Fishbowl mock draft earlier, and I drafted like 7 or 8 tight ends because it's all flexes, and tight ends get an extra point per reception, an extra point for a first down.
Yeah, nothing worse than a loose end. That's for sure.
Let's see.
2028 first. Damn. So not
Yeah.
even this next year. Oh, 28 first and a 27 fifth. Okay.
That ain't
Gotta
bad.
wait 2 years for the first, but yeah, the fifth. I mean, that's gonna be an IDP guy. J-Man said, what's your thoughts on the Eagles this year? I think the Eagles have a bounce back year. I mean, you look last year. I mean, dude, whoever wins the Super Bowl, like the next year after that, everyone has you circled on their schedule. Like everyone is like, you're going to get everybody's toughest outing, like no matter what. You know, just it's the way it works. So,
yeah, I think
now,
Barkley has a pretty decent year. Like, could be his career year, actually.
I mean, that'd be saying a lot, seeing that he hit 2,000 already, right? And verse 27 first, 28 second, 29 third. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Browns did good on that. You know, I mean, that's definitely a rebuilding type of trade. I mean, you literally replace the guy with like another really solid option, and then you get, I mean, the first and the second, I mean, those are, you know, always going to be crazy high valued, but if the Rams do good, you know, that second rounder is going to be pretty low. I mean, we know the first rounder is probably going to be pretty low, like as well. So everything's icing on the cake, though, because you got Verse back. Like that just makes all the picks like that much nicer either way. Because what if Verse ends up being a 15 sack guy? You know, like that'd be fucking amazing, you know, and you got the picks on top of that. And Barry on TikTok, he said, what site do you mock on? This isn't a mock. We're doing it's a $10 best ball draft with a $10,000 first place prize. And Matt said A-Rod ? I mean, I drafted him like and as one of my bench players.
So I see Mooney finally went off the board. He could be a value this late because if you think about it, he can be the number one receiver in that offense, which ain't saying much, but
I was able to grab Neighbors in the fourth, and if Mooney's a thing, that means something's wrong with Neighbors. So for my neighbor's sake in this one, fuck Mooney.
Yeah, I'm just worried about his knee. I mean, they went out and got a 35-year-old washed up wide receiver. I mean, I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah. They're bringing. I mean, really, besides Neighbors, they have nobody, right? I mean, it's all just because Juan Dale was like their top guy, and like he's not even there anymore.
I think they drafted, was it Fields or Branch? I'm staying away from both of them. Fields. Yeah. I don't like Fields at all.
And then they who'd they bring in today? They brought in Barrios, Juju, and OBJ. Yes, yeah, someone in the chat. I can't remember who it was. They were like, my Giants brought in three wide receivers, and they probably equal about 0.75 wide receiver.
Yeah.
And that's being generous, I'm sure. TJ said if Donald comes out of retirement, I'm putting money on LA. I mean, I doubt he's coming out of retirement.
He's only like 34, 35.
You know what's crazy about Donald? Like, one of his passions in life is lifting weights. So, like, he hasn't taken a break from, like, working out and lifting, you know? Like, he's fucking yoked. Like, people still go to his house to try to match his workouts in the off season to try to like learn his program. And like they said that his 45-minute workout, like his 45-minute warm up to the workout is destroying NFL athletes. Like they can't even do it. Can't handle it. It's insane.
All right, you're on the clock.
Yeah, I know. I'm debating right here. Because I finally got my fifth IDP, and you know what? All right, let's just do it. Let's lock in the sixth.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's get some more depth. Celtics said, is it Saquon Barkley must draft season? Says should be a round 1 guy, in my opinion, round 2 value of the century. I mean, he goes from being a second round guy when he first goes to Philly to having that great season. And then he's like a top 5 drafted guy. And then now it's kind of leveled back out to where he has like a blah season. And now he's like a second round guy again. So I do think that is great value.
Yeah, I've been taking a lot of Barkley. I even take him over Hampton, which not a lot of people do.
And Chester, he said, how much draft value you reckon Lemon has gained? Shit, I think a lot. I put him over Tyson now in the rookie ranks. And
oh, really?
Yeah. He's the number 2 guy over there now officially.
Yeah, number 2 guy, but like target wise, I mean, he does the same thing as Stowers. So like him and Stowers can eat into each other still. We all knew that.
I mean, it can, but with them having Goddard, like, I don't think Stowers is going to be.
Well,
I don't think he's going to be a starter.
Stowers can play anywhere, like even on the outside.
Yeah, I know that he can, but like, you know that like the NFL doesn't run like, you know, like they would in college though, where they'll just like put the guy out like in the slot. Like, I mean, it's nice to say, and we'll see it sometimes, but I don't know. It's just like NFL's like so stupid for not doing that more with guys like him.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out, but I'm still Tyson over him.
And Warwick Star said Mooney to the moon. To the moon, baby. And Matt said Barrios better with the Giants than back with the Jets, riding the pine, getting splinters. I mean, I don't think he's really going to play too much with the Giants. I think he would still be riding some pine over there, right? I mean, you think a guy like Barrios would get like any kind of like legit playing time?
What was that Cheech and Chong movie? Was it where he's like shoot the moon?
Am
I making that up?
No. I think it's the first one. I think it is. But it's the guy. They're in the truck and they have like the little zipper or whatever that like opens. It's like a laundry truck or whatever. And he's supposed to say it over the fucking what's it called? The walkie-talkie, but he just like screams it out the window. Shoot the moon. So dumb. So dumb.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Let me see. How many IDP guys do I have now?
We got 6.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we're good now. I was feeling a little insecure about my IDPs before I went Carl Winters and Greenlaw, but now I'm feeling good. TJ say still a monster. He was training verse. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And Celtics Hampton wasn't a special dude. He was splitting work with the Kamani guy for a reason.
I don't know. I think Hampton's a beast. Special talent. I got him in that like top 5 for Dynasty.
Yeah, I think I might have him in only like one league.
Yeah, I don't have him many because when he came out, I had a lot of late round picks and he was going top 4.
Yeah.
Who'd you go with? Malik Washington. I like that in best ball this late. Gadget type player.
Yeah, I mean, if he ends up being, you know, one of their top 2 guys somehow, I mean, I'm sure that'll account to some good points here and there. Really, I just hope it's good in week 17. Like, just as long as it's good in week 17, I make it to the playoffs. Like, yeah, that's the only thing that's going to be important. All right, you know what? Let's grab another running back here.
Tucker. Oh, damn. I didn't know he was available.
Especially if Bucky, you know, Who
Well,
knows
I
how
mean,
much like it's how much for real is going into how hurt he is.
even with Bucky last year, Bucky saw 0 goal line carries. That was Sean Tucker's job.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just touchdown upside right there.
Yeah.
So you got Gainwell, getting those passing down. Bucky just getting the regular work. I don't see him getting maybe 60%, 55, 60.
Just for purposes, we'll say 55.
Because if you think about it, their coach, they brought in I'm blanking on his name, but the dude that was with Bijan last year, right?
Yeah.
Bijan was only getting 70% of the carries.
Right.
And he was being like pushed into giving Bijan 70%.
Right. Like he's
Bucky's
more
not
he wants to run those dual backs, right?
Yeah.
It does keep the guys healthier, and we do like that for fantasy. As Celtics said, the third string running back came in every single time at the goal line over Bucky. I mean, that was Tucker. Yeah, like if he vultures, Matt said who went first overall? Bijan again. I mean, I'd say 9 times out of 10 it's Bijan that's going first. I mean, maybe even 9.5 times out of 10.
That's crazy because in like the best balls that I'm in on Underdog, it's like 9 times out of 10 Gibbs goes first.
Yeah.
But I'm a Bijan over Gibbs. But
It's because people try to get cute when they're doing those drafts. Like it's like everybody has Bijan, so I'm gonna go get Gibbs. But then like that's what everybody's doing, so everyone really has Gibbs also.
See any good value picks here? I like that Freiermuth pick. I don't hate it. I took him in the 20th round and think in my Scott Fishbowl, like his ADP is like back down in the 99.9s. Like no one's paying attention to him. And who's the other guy that was tight end with them last year? Fucking can't remember his name. He's not there no more.
Jonnu,
yeah. Jonnu's not there no more. And Rodgers, Rodgers likes to target tight ends. Diablo. I just love that name, dude.
Yeah, El Diablo.
Justice Hill, I like that pick.
Yeah, I mean he's still the number 2, right, behind Henry.
Technically, yeah. I know they brought in Randall, who is also an amazing pass catching back. He used to be a receiver, but he's a rookie. So how often are you going to trust a rookie over Justice Hill, who's been proven? Like honestly, Justice Hill was on one of my rosters that I won a championship with one year. I was starting like Pierre Strong and Justice Hill until Jonathan Taylor came back. And then I was plugging in Jonathan Taylor and then starting Justice Hill. And Justice Hill got me like almost, I think, 17, 20 points in a championship game.
That's what it's all about. All right.
What? Yeah, I think Sweat's a little underrated in these two.
Yeah.
Man, so my daughter got arrested the other night for the first time.
Oh, man.
So proud of her. That was her age, my first time too, so gotta give her props on that. It was only for curfew though, so it's kind of lame. Mine was marijuana.
Wait, so what did you say she got for loitering?
No, curfew. She was
Oh, for
out.
curfew.
She got picked up at 4 a.m. with her friend.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck you doing out at 4 a.m.?
I mean, shit, if that's the worst that you got being out at 4 a.m. was just curfew, like, yeah, it's
Yeah, I wasn't mad at her. Like, she called me instead of her mom. I didn't wake up. I was sleeping. But she called me like 6 times. Had the Brunswick police called me a couple times. And I woke up at like 9, looked at it. I'm like, what the fuck? Texted her mom. I'm like, the fuck are you doing letting our daughter get arrested? But yeah, it was only for curfew.
crazy.
I ain't mad at her. I think her mom was being a raging bitch over it. Like, dude, she's a freaking kid, man. Let her go hang out, have fun. She's gonna be 15 next week.
Okay.
You remember being 15, dude? We were out. I know me. I was out like under a bridge drinking 40s, smoking weed. She ain't
Definitely
doing that.
already smoking at 15, that's for sure.
So yeah, her mom took away like all her screen times and not letting her go out with friends. And I'm like, stay here. Your friends can come out here, hang out, set up the garage for you guys. Like that 70s show. Like, you guys could hang out here. And I'd rather them do shit where I'm around to see it rather than out there where they can get caught, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Crispy said 13 for him.
Damn, started young.
Yeah, 14 was first time that I smoked.
Here, move the board down a little bit. Can't see the picks coming.
I've already made it that far. All right.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're in the final rounds. Then we get the grade Crispy's F. Let's see, Cali Jam's probably gonna get an A. Brown will give you a B for Brown.
And Cali Jam's getting the first grade when we start doing this, and he left a tip so I could take a fat dab during his grades. Dang it, thick brick. I was going to try to get Montez sweat in round 30 and Josh sweat in round 31 and get the sweat through.
Damn.
Nope.
That's kind of early for Josh, isn't it?
I mean, dude, you get into the 30s. I mean, I feel like it's all the same, right? Like,
or actually, yeah, you're right. I think it was more of a value for Montez.
Yeah. All right, that's 8 IDP guys. So I still
we see Odell Beckham go off the board. That's funny,
right? Like, if he went off the board like before this, like, it wouldn't be like nobody would really care. But yeah, now he might not be a bad pick in round 31. Who the hell knows?
I mean, imagine him having like one big game, give him like 150 yards, 5 catches, 2 touchdowns, one game.
And if it was in week 17, I mean, that's all that matters.
There's Ferguson. I like that pick. Jeremy Chin. I love that pick. Oh, you went Highsmith.
Woo woo.
That's great. See, Joe Milton. Does that guy have Dak?
That's Cali Jam.
Cali Jam.
And he does have Dak.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart move, man. Dyke. C. Dyke. How do you pronounce that? Is it DK?
I mean, I think that's how they pronounce it.
I don't like that because it's like when I hear DK, I think of DK Metcalf.
Right. And Matt, the dude chatting on YouTube, that's Big Game James. So if you come over on Facebook or whatever, Facebook, YouTube, you'll see it. And Dyke, hey, what up, Dykes? He said, "You doing any gardening, dude? It's about that time. It is about that time. I already got the bowl loaded here." And Matt said 12 for me. My first time was the double S's. Oh man, is that the double L's? And he said, "Got to teach him to always be aware of the fuzz." That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I mean, I don't know. Like,
please, man.
I think we all kind of grew up in an era where just like, you know, kids were going to experiment. We're all going to public school and you're just around other degenerates who are like, you know, just into that kind of life. And you don't want to feel like a loser. And like, I don't know. I think for me, I didn't really drink that much because I was always driving, but like I would always smoke. I was never like worried about like smoking, but like, I don't know. I never went to any of the powder, but it's probably because I had a heroin addict of an uncle and like, I don't know. I was just scared of like going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that shit is like expensive, man.
Hell yeah. That's why nobody cared when I said no. Because I mean, I was around it here and there, but like no one ever pressures you to do designer drugs. Like they just want to keep it for themselves.
Well, I got tricked into smoking crack.
Dude, I think you told me this story, man. Dude.
Yeah, it's like we were driving around. And, yeah, I did. Last time I was driving around. It was dark. We ran out of weed. They pulled up. I thought they were buying some more weed. They passed me the pipe, and I hit it. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, what? Yeah, it was awesome, but I didn't want to fucking ever do it again.
Yeah, definitely not. Woo!
I'm pretty sure that was Ron James's rookie year.
2003. I was a junior.
So I was like 20, 21. Yeah.
Whoo. DeBroff, let's see where he goes. This draft has actually been like really friendly for IDP because I'm still getting guys like in the 30s.
I'm seeing some people that are like usually already gone.
Yeah, like these are guys who I'd most likely be drafting earlier, like Buchanan and Simon. Got in 33rd and 34th rounds. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, now I'm even debating. Do I just go with another IDP guy here? Because I was gonna draft a backup quarterback, but I don't know. I already have like 5
lineup.
Yeah, I mean I have 5 quarterbacks, so like
oh yeah, dude. I would skip it.
Yeah, I was because I got Goff and Mayfield in the top 10, and then I got Rodgers, Cousins, and Watson. So Rodgers, I mean,
Cousins and Watson. Yeah, I mean, there's really no backup that you could really get. That even if they did start, are they really going to hit your lineup? Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
So like a guy like Joe Milton, that's a good pick because he could hit your lineup.
Andrew, what up? He said, "What league is this? This is a $10 best ball draft, $10,000 first place prize. There's going to be 5 teams in this tournament that end up winning over $1,000, and there's going to be 100 teams that are in the money." And Jake Snyder said, "What is this?" Well, there we go, $10 best ball draft. Yeah, super flex with IDP. That's the individual defensive players. And Crispy said went to class on acid a couple of times. Man, I would never think like I would never want to go like I just wouldn't want to blow my buzz on like school like that. Like, I mean, I'd smoke weed and go to class, you know, but like doing acid or mushrooms and going to class, like, man, I just
Oh,
feel like
sweet.
I
So-
want a much more fun experience than class.
Yeah, first time I took acid, I took it like 8 periods, so it would start hitting me as soon as I got off school. And I went to my buddy's house. They were in a fucking band, so I got to sit there and like black light posters, strobe lights going, and I'm on his couch, and they're behind me, full band, all set up with their big ass subwoofers. They got a guitar, bass, drums. They're rocking out. And they're done.
And look at the hold on real quick. Lay low loud. He said, "Where's Tony at?"
Man,
Tony.
but yeah, dude, like, and then I just remember going home like later that night when it was
Savage
wearing
Karen.
off. I put a bowl of soup in the microwave and I'm watching it, and I swear to God, to this day, the bowl flipped over and spilled all over. But I opened it up and it was not spilled.
Dude. Celtics said people was drafting AJ Brown 9th overall 2 years ago. He said on the Eagles. Now he's got an MVP level quarterback, 1,500 yards a season, easily incoming. We'll see, man. I hope so. For all the places I have him, I hope so.
Yeah, I've been taking tons of AJ Brown. Oh, so I just got a friend request on Facebook. One of your mutual friends, Matthew.
Yeah, that's Matt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he actually just said, he said, tell Jamie I sent him a request on Facebook.
Just
Yeah.
saw it, man. Hell yeah, I just accepted.
Yeah, Jamie's in the Facebook groups as well.
Yeah, I help you moderate yours. You'll see me.
Yeah,
comment on those.
Matt's always coming through on TikTok showing love. He's like the biggest
Hell
he's like the
yeah.
biggest guy we got on TikTok over there.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube too, because that does help Alex. Even if you don't watch it, just subscribe.
Yeah, he is. He's everywhere. All right.
Crispy is a
So-
bum.
Yeah, he's a bum then, and he's a
He's a
bum
bum
now.
A bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Oh man.
Okay, and we're gonna zoom this in a little bit.
Man, this team sucks.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
so
wait, hold
bad.
on. Wait, I thought we were doing Crispy first.
No, Cali Jam.
Oh,
Cali Jam threw down the super chat so I could do a dab.
Let's go.
All right. All right, let's get ready to pack this up here. And Cali Jam. We saw he took Milton a little later. Matt said, yeah, Crispy's hating because he's always be stealing my picks. Yeah, I'm sure every time Matt drafted that Crispy was in the draft and was doing some sniping. And what Crispy say? He said, yeah, I looked up to turn in my paper and the classroom turned into a long hallway. He said, yep, no more LSD in class.
Yeah, bad idea.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some mushrooms in Vegas when we're not during the draft, but like, you know, post draft, everybody partying. Definitely want to have some shrooms for that. It would be a nice end to a crazy night. August 22nd, guys. I've already booked the hotel room. It's a $1,200 room. I mean, we're not balling out exactly like The Hangover in their $4,000 room, but this is I could almost guarantee this will be one of the dopest hotel rooms you ever come to party in Vegas. That's for sure. That is for sure. It's gonna be so fun. And Vanessa's working on helping getting little swag bags together for peeps.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we'll see. Everyone's not gonna have to throw in much money on stuff, but like the money that you throw in will get you like a swag bag and stuff too. And I'm gonna try to get everyone's sizes who's coming through, and you know, get a 420 crew t-shirt in there, and yeah, and we'll get some other 420 crew stuff in addition to that. And Matt said, what resort? The Cosmo, man, because we got to have the balcony to smoke. So yeah, Cosmo is where it's going to be at.
You got to rock your 420 Hustler jersey, man.
Well, you already know. That might just be like hanging on the wall or something somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Cali Jam with Dak and Stafford. I don't know. It's probably a B plus. If I'm hating on it, I might call it a B. Woo!
Can't go higher than a B plus. I mean, there is upside there. It's just not sexy.
Yeah. Like Dak and Stafford, I think are like low end top 12 guys in most people's eyes. Maybe they finish higher, if they stay healthy, but I think that's like a B plus, right?
Well, then again, with Stafford now having Myles Garrett, they're not going to be getting the air it out.
Might be in the card, right?
Yeah. That kind of makes me worried about Stafford.
Well, maybe less yardage because of it. But if more touchdowns and more possessions come from it, I feel like that's would still.
They might just run the ball more. They'll run the clock down.
They've always wanted to run two running backs over there. Let's see. And JJ said, as a Browns fan, it's a sad day. He said making the trade was the right call, but solid price. He said, but boy, that still hurt. Yeah, J-Man said that earlier. Said he understands why, and everybody does. But yeah, I mean, Myles Garrett, he's been pretty much a cornerstone of that defense for a lot of years now. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm also a Browns fan. I'm here in Cleveland. Grew up here whole life, so I understand the pain of watching them leave. But you got to be happy for the guy.
Yeah.
But he got his bag last year, and now he's going to win a Super Bowl.
All right. 1 second, Callie. Someone's asking me about the streaming service right now. I'm just sending them a breakdown of what everything costs.
Oh yeah, dude. If anyone's looking for a streaming service, hit Alex up, man, because it's the best deal around. You can get it on multiple TVs. You got everything that you need to stream, and it's cheaper than buying like Netflix and Hulu by itself.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
Yeah, so I think these quarterbacks, let's just call it a B, like an 86.5.
All right, and now running backs. Cook and Henry. I mean, this one said it kind of a little earlier. How it's a lot easier to get running backs in this one.
I can't believe Cook fell to this late.
I debated on taking him at the 2-3, but I just took Justin Jefferson. But yeah, only 4 running backs went in the first round, and then 5 went in the second round. Then we had a crazy string of running backs in the third round. But yeah, this one was a lot more friendly at getting your running backs. That's for sure. And so let me see. So you had 4 inside the top 10: Cook, Henry, Swift, and Gainwell. I think I'm gonna put this as it's either a B plus or an A minus. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at here.
You gotta put A minus just because of Cook and Henry,
right?
I mean, like Swift is a B to me, so that brings it like as your third.
Yeah, I hate Swift.
I mean, I love your 2 compared to his 2. Yours equals that. I'd rather have your 2 than his 2. And you kind of got them at the same type of value if you look at it in a way.
So wide receivers, and he said first time getting Parker. And he said that's my answer in advance. Yeah, because I mean you got him. I mean in the 8th round. I mean I've seen he kind of goes anywhere, and I've seen him go in the 7th. End of the 7th. I've seen him go at the in the 9th as well. Yeah,
there's really no in between on Parker.
Yeah, and so JSN. And we're doing the tight ends also. Warren in the 7th, and then Parker Washington, then Michael Wilson. I mean, that's a pretty solid foursome that's led by JSN. Parker Washington, and Michael Wilson kind of being like your second wide receiver. Like, that's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
I think because of that, I'm going to give this a B+. I mean, JSN still brings the average up, and Tyler Warren with the tight end premium is dope as like him and Swift being like your top flex guys. What do you think? What do you think on that?
I love the Warren value, getting him that late. It's just Parker Washington and Wilson scare me because there's Marvin Harrison and there's BTJ who are supposed to be the dominant guys.
Yeah.
Yet these two are the ones that took over last year. So are we going to actually see like a switch of the guards, or are they going to continue? And in my opinion, I think we're going to see a switch.
Yeah. All right. And IDP, let me scroll it up a little bit. What grade did we give
that?
I say a B+ for that. I don't think I could give it. I don't think I can give it an A- with the number 2 guy being Washington and Wilson.
85, 86-ish.
Okay. I mean, it's JSN that's making me even bring it up to like a B+.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that made me bring it up to a. Yeah, you're right. I'm low on it. So I'd say with Warren, it's got to be like a 80. I'm going to say 89.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's, I mean, even JSN falling to the 108. I mean, that doesn't really happen a lot. So, like, him just even getting JSN and Cook on the same team, I mean, that probably hasn't happened a lot in this tournament.
Yeah, because honestly, some people could have took Cook over JSN. So getting them both, overall, I love that for Kelly Jam.
Yeah.
So these IDP, these are kind of sexy, dude.
Yeah, I even said it earlier, man. Like, it's an A for the IDP. I was like, as he was making those picks and he locked in his 5th one.
Definitely an A.
Yeah, I mean, like his top 4 guys. Like, I mean, I literally have them as like the top 6 guys in my rankings.
Well, even Jones could be top 10. I don't know.
Yeah. I was a little bit. I said I'd probably have him somewhere between like linebacker 12 and linebacker 15 without thinking too much about it.
Yeah.
But even then, that's like really good for like the linebackers, because there's like probably the top 20 linebackers. Any one of those guys could really be your LB1, if you had to like chop it down that way. I mean, obviously you get Brooks and Sherwood and Gray and Dodson and Ernest Jones in there. It's insane.
Well, obviously.
So let's see how this all shaped out, man. Like, this might be no blowing smoke. I mean, this might be one of the best like graded teams, I feel.
I think so, especially with the IDP.
So we had a B+ for the quarterbacks and the wide receivers. So that's up 2. And then we had an A- for the running backs. That's up B+ is, yeah. So, and then the A- that's up 2. So then you're up 4 at that point. And then you got an A on IDP, and that's up 3. So that's up 7. So that would be a 92. Dude, that's for, I know we've had a 91 because that was recently, but 92 is for sure the highest score that we've had out of the starters.
Just because of Kelly Jam, I'm going to say it's a 95 because you got to throw in the Kelly Jam name brand. That's like Nike, Reebok, Adidas.
Who else is getting a grade tonight? And it was Cali Jam, and Cali Jam and Laylo Lyle both hit 91. I can't remember if it was in the same draft or not, but I remember they both cleaned up like with the starters. And that's the tough part here is like if you have your starters the entire season, I mean, that's the type of team that wins. If you just don't catch any injuries, it's when you catch injuries. It's like, how's your depth? Like, pick up the slack. Because that's what makes the biggest difference. All right. And even though Dave's not here, man, he said he'll take a grade. Dave's not here. And out of the number 1 spot.
Holy
Dave.
shit. All right off the bat. 95 on the running backs. Holy shit.
Yeah, let's go the QBs first. But man, Purdy, Darnold, and Mendoza. I mean, I don't really like taking Mendoza in the top 10. And D Broff, I got you, bro. You'll be next with the grade. So I don't really like taking Mendoza in the top 10, but it is what it is. Purdy and Darnold. Man, I mean, I'm gonna give it a B, but that's like a really strong B.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much upside, but if you look at their overall, they're both top 12. And like, didn't Darnold finish high? I can't remember.
Yeah, Darnold had a really good finish. I mean,
6 or 7, 6, 7.
Yeah, something like that. So we'll call that a B. And I mean, it's even teetering on a B plus. Like, I mean, I say strong B because like we just don't think of Darnold as someone who's going to crack the top 5. Like I know Purdy, some people may view him as that, but I feel like he's like a right outside the top 5 like type guy. So I feel like you got like a mid-level QB1 and then like a low-end QB1 or a high-end QB, like low-end QB1 / high-end QB2. Like somewhere right there.
Draft, we look at these guys as outside the top 12.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And you're getting them at those values. So I like this combo.
Yeah.
It's safe. Very safe.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And if Mendoza does start, I could see him as like a 20-ish on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and we'll see how much I mean, it's in the Raiders' best interest to not play him in year 1 if they don't have to. Like, it really is. Like, just let him sit for a year and learn, and then let him come in and rock and roll in year 2, Like, it's just way better. And Matt said 6'7", 6'7". The running backs here for Dave. Woo! Bijan, Barkley, and then Javonte. I mean,
that's sexy, man. That's almost an A+ to me, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean, because no one, I don't think, like, I guess I can't say no one because I feel like Barkley might have dropped to the end of the 2nd or early 3rd in some of these drafts, but like, it's so crazy that like the running backs, they're going so high that like, I don't know, this might be the only combo that has Bijan and Barkley, because like, I think the lowest I saw Bijan go is 3rd. And that was like one time when Josh Allen got picked ahead of him and Gibbs went like number 1. And like outside of that, Bijan's like pretty much 1 or 2, and that's it.
But I mean, we were just talking about Barkley earlier and him falling to the 212. Jeez, man. Great value.
Yeah. So I almost don't want to call it an A+, but like, this might be one of the best trios of running backs that like anybody has because of the top heaviness.
3 top 12 guys. That's crazy. Like I was just saying, I would rather take Barkley over Hampton, and Hampton went 2 spots ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do this much, but I think I am going to call that an A+ for the running backs. I mean, because and you have Bijan, like that's like another thing too. Like if it wasn't Bijan, I'm not calling it an A+.
Let's call it a 97 because that's an A+, right?
Oh, look at that. Cali Jam said he has Bijan, Barkley, and Henry. And dude, like that's what's crazy is like he could have had that combo also if he would have went like the 3 in a row. Could have had that. I mean,
Bijan, Barkley, Henry, that's sexy too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and JJ said, and last year Williams was great. Yeah, man. I mean, I knew he was going to be good when he went to I knew he was going to be good when he went to Dallas because I felt like Denver was just like misusing him a lot of times, and then he also got hurt. Like that didn't help anything.
It sucks. I was actually kind of down on him last year. So
I mean,
missed out on-
everybody was down on him compared to like where he finished. Like that's for sure. You know, like even me saying like I liked him there, like because I always liked him when he went to like Denver, but it was like they misused him and then he got hurt, and so it just kind of sucked.
Well, even as a rookie pick, he went before Jamar Chase in that rookie draft, didn't he?
I think so. Wait, no.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
Nah, it had to be because Jamar Chase was like 101, and like, are you talking about fantasy drafts or real life?
Like rookie drafts, the rookie year.
Yeah, for fantasy.
Yeah, because Jamar Chase, don't you remember that he fell to like the 105 in rookie drafts because he didn't catch a few passes in practice?
I mean, I remember him dropping in some drafts, but I remember him being like so high that no, I don't remember.
No, so am I. Like I got him at the 104, 105, and there was like two running backs before him, and I think Najee might have been one of them. Shit, I can't remember. Don't quote me on that.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna move on to receivers.
And yeah, sorry, just doing one thing in the background here.
We got AJ Brown, Mike Evans, and Lemon and Ferguson.
So what do you think about Lemon going there? I mean, we get the immediate we get the immediate bump going, in the 8th round.
Well, I mean, I'd rather have Brian Thomas, Michael Wilson, who went way later. A couple of other guys, probably. I don't hate it here. I'd rather have Lemon over Sutton, who went.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Um,
Let's see, Godwin. So I mean, here's the 5 that went after him: Godwin, DK, Brian Thomas, Pierce, Michael Wilson. You said you'd want Brian Thomas over him?
Brian Thomas, and I'd probably take Michael Wilson over him because there's a lot of target competition there. Like even with we all knew AJ Brown wasn't gonna be there, so you still have Devonta Smith, you have Goddard, you have Stowers. So, I mean, they also brought in Devontae Wicks, who's not going to see a ton, maybe like 7-8% of target share, which ain't a lot, but still something.
Yeah.
I hope the best for Lemon because the dude's talented as fuck. Like, you give me Lemon, I'm going to make lemon pound cake.
My lemon pound cake.
I just don't see it year one. I think he needs to acclimate a little bit. And then with him and Stowers playing the same type of target competition, they're going to eat into each other. So I want to see it before I believe it.
All right. I'm almost done here.
Like, where did Stowers go in this draft? So, like, I can see Lemon and Stowers finishing almost exactly the same in a way.
I mean, I'm sure Stowers went way lower.
Yeah. Like, there's a possibility in this tight end premium format.
He went in he went at the 21-12.
So, yeah, taking Lemon here, I don't know, man. There's a possibility that they could finish closer than you guys think. So maybe push Lemon down the 11th or early 10th and bring Stowers up a little bit. I don't know. Because they still took Stowers in the first round, right? So they're going to use them. I know they still got Goddard there, but 2 totally different type of tight ends.
Yeah.
And Stowers is the guy that could play anywhere on the field.
Yeah.
I just think Devonta Smith is pretty much the only guy besides Barkley that I really, really want on the Eagles.
Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Back at it. And JJ said not Lemon. He said nope. Stowers went in the second. Yeah. And Crispy,
My bad.
thanks for telling me about the rookie draft. We're gonna grade Dave, and then I'll make my pick over there probably.
Sports movie. What's sports movie?
It's just the it's the Dynasty League. We all have sports. We all have sports like movie characters.
That's cool.
So like I'm Bobby Boucher in that league.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so for those wide receivers, I think I almost want to call it a B- for the wide receivers. Like it's and Ferguson. I mean, it's good. There's definitely potential, but I mean, outside it's AJ Brown. I mean, it still remains to be seen. I'm not gonna be judging him like a 1,500-yard receiver like just yet. Matt said I'd be Shane Falco, dude. Shane Falco's the man.
Oh man. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. I'd be Alex Moran.
Who?
From Alex Moran.
From which movie?
Blue Mountain State. It's a TV show, and he was.
Okay. I don't even think I've watched
movie because they made a movie after it. But
okay,
he's the one that fucking lazy as fuck and just bangs those triple down bitches. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen Blue Mountain State.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Go watch Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, let's see.
Best dude. Wow. How did you not see Blue Mountain State? Anyone in the chat, throw it in if you've never seen Blue Mountain State, because you need to go watch it.
It was on Spike TV back in the day?
Yeah, it had to have been one of those raunchy ass shit. But I think you can watch it on Tubi, or you can watch it on Hulu.
Oh no, I mean the streaming service that I got, I'm sure it's on there. 3 seasons, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, they ended it kind of early.
Dave says he's never seen it either.
What? Go watch Blue Mountain State. If you like weed, if you like partying, and if you like football, this is the show for you.
Nice.
And then they made a movie called The Rise of somewhat Thad.
And that's what Matt said. He said Thad, and
like the guy that plays Jack Reacher.
The guy that
beat up that dude on the motorcycle.
Okay.
He plays this freaking the linebacker in that.
Okay. All right, we'll check it out. And okay, IDPs: Brian Burns, Devin Bush, Styles, Amon Wari, and Byron Young.
Ooh, I don't know about Styles that early.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be the inside linebacker over there, like next to Luvu. Like, I mean, I feel like I just wait, but I don't know. Like, people are gonna go after these rookies, even if they shouldn't go this high. Like, if he ends up producing like even like 80% of what Bobby Wagner did, I mean, that's gonna be a really good year.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Styles. I'm a Ohio State fan, but I just don't know about taking rookies in.
I kind of avoid them in the best ball.
Yeah,
because if they don't hit the ground running right away, like it might not be that good, but remains to be seen. I think all around though, I feel like this is either a B or a B plus. I mean, you got Nikamon Wari. I bet Byron Young
Warri's
he
good,
gets a little
yeah.
bump because of Garrett coming over. I'm gonna call it a B plus. I mean, all around it's really
Wilson
solid.
value. I'm gonna call it solid 86.5. So that's right in between that B plus.
Okay. So let me see. How's this all shape out? So it was a B for the quarterbacks. So it's staying even. An A plus for the running back. So that's what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 4 for that. And then you got a down 1 for the wide receivers. So that's up 3. And then B plus for the IDP. It's up another 1. So up 4 total. So that's an 89 overall.
That's a great score.
Dude. Hell yeah, man. All right. One more. Debroff. Think I need to do a little gardening before this.
All right. I'll check it out while you're doing that.
There we go. We got Burrow, Willis, and Geno.
Jeez.
I mean,
Burrow.
Getting Burrow's dope. Geno and Willis. I mean, I know why you got him there. Obviously, going to grade it down a little bit because of it, but I'm not mad at it. Getting the second and third quarterback like back to back. I mean, it's obviously bottom 25% of the quarterbacks, but you're only going to need one of them per week.
Yeah, I would have just went with one of the other, and then strengthen your other position.
I mean, he got one at the 8-1 and then the other at the 9-2. So, like, it's not like he did it like with his picks at the turn or whatever. Like, he still waited in between.
Round.
So, yeah.
Like, I guarantee if he was like, if he knew he can get Geno that late, I think he would have skipped Willis. Maybe.
Yeah. You never know how it pans out between those picks.
Hindsight, whatever it is.
I'm gonna call it a B because of Burrow. Like Burrow's bringing it up to a B. I mean, those guys are probably like C plus guys, but you got 2 of them. So, I mean, that makes it a little better.
Willis can give you a top 5 week here and there just because of his rushing alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Geno's probably just going to be consistently bad and ending up in that like 20 to 30 range.
I bet for best ball, he's not going to be too bad of a super flex quarterback, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, he'll hit your super flex like in that 20 to 30 range here and there. I like it. So, having that combo definitely strengthens my opinion.
The running backs, though, Scat, Price, Dowdle, and actually, that's it. Scat, Price, and Dowdle. That's pretty ugly, man. I feel like I got to give that a C plus.
I'm gonna even go lower because I'm not high on Price. I call him part-time Price.
Yeah,
he's never had a full-time running back position, and he's not gonna have it in the NFL.
No, and I mean, even with Charbonnet out, I've never thought that Price is going to come in and get like some insane amount of the work. Like, I mean, if he's lucky, he's going to get 50%, but I don't even think he's going to get that.
Especially as a rookie coming in, he's going to have a slow start.
Because we see teams that run 3 running backs and they're all between like 25 and 40% somewhere. So like that he could easily be in some kind of situation like that, even with Charbonnet not out. Because like, remember when like Ken Walker or Charbonnet, if they missed a game, they were still running like 2 or 3 running backs. Like even with one of those guys missing, it wouldn't be a lot for the third guy, but they'd still run 3 guys.
Scatterbo too. I mean, they have.
Crispy said, "Give me an F." Sounds good, Crispy.
So Scatterbo, they have Tracy and Singleton or Singletary.
Scatterbo he scares me, man. I mean, at the 6'1", I'm not mad at it, but he definitely scares me.
Pick, but I would like Scatterbo as my number 2, not my number 1.
Yeah, for sure.
And the thing is, with the Giants were seriously looking into drafting Jeremiah Love, which was scary for Scatterbo. Yeah, they didn't hit on him, but that just makes you think in the back of your mind, like, what did they really think about Scatterbo if they wanted to bring in another running back like that?
Look at this. JJ said, fun fact, since 2016, the Rams have only used 3 of their first round picks, and one of them was on Jared Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know they loved him there. Like, but man, to be able to get Garrett though, like, dude, that's a Super Bowl contending move right there. And that's Verse is good, but man, Myles Garrett, like, he's the 101 at defensive ends in the NFL. Right
Imagine if they would have took like a Lemon or whoever, like someone better at that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's his name's pissed about them getting the backup quarterback with their first.
Yeah. Like, why? That made no sense. Especially now that we see it play out. You're competing now.
Because even if Stafford went down, that's the guy that you want in there.
Oh,
like, it would have been better to go get some fucking veteran backup as a just in case.
Or who's to say Stetson Bennett isn't better than Ty Simpson? I mean, they both suck.
Like in 2026 for sure.
Yeah, they both suck.
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah, if they were smart, they'd go get some good backup to compete
trade for
with
Flacco.
Fuck, man. I mean, dude, the Bengals locked him down, man. Like, they already know.
They'll give him your 6th round pick for him.
Right.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. Wide receivers. Yeah. Running backs. Little suspect.
I'm gonna say like C+
for the running backs.
Yeah, I'm down on these running backs.
Yeah, well, we both agreed on that because I said C+ also.
Okay, cool.
So wide receiver, tight ends. I mean, that's where all the money was spent. Amon-Ra, Pickens, Loveland, and Burden. So this might be the highest that we've seen Burden drafted now at the 512. Yesterday we were saying it was high. He was drafted somewhere in the middle of the 6th round, or maybe that was 2 days ago or something. But
you had Flowers on the board. You had McConkey on the board. You went
Tet was on the board. Who else? Devontae, Mike Evans. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are really high on Burden, man.
I'm a Dunze over Burden, and look how late he went.
Yeah, I mean, you get him a lot later. I mean, I'm the one who drafted a Dunze, and I got him at the end of the 7th.
I would have took a Dunze over Burden easily. I do it.
Either way, though, with the Amon-Ra, Pickens, and Loveland, like at the top, I mean, Burden's the number 3. I'm gonna give this one an A.
Yeah, just for those 3, you gotta get in. You gotta get an A.
Yeah, I mean, if you had another, you would have had to pick another wide receiver instead of Burrow, and then it like probably fringing on an A+. Probably would have been.
I would have took. Judkins.
And enter username said, "Where's Gibbs at?" He's 2nd. We're zoomed in right now because we're grading a team specifically. He's number 2, number 3.
I would have felt a lot better about this team if he would have took Judkins and Scatterbo instead of Burden and Scatterbo.
And Benji said 512 is going to be great. Great closing value come September. He said the camp hype is going to be out of control. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he probably. This is a redraft best ball, and all we've been seeing all offseason is Burden keep rising in draft value. Like, I'm so curious where he was drafted in like the very first draft that we actually did.
The coach came out. Ben Johnson was like glorifying him about how great he's doing and how great of a listener he is, and like a team player, all that. So
he loves him.
I get it.
All right, I'm gonna go check here. Just for context, let's go see where he was drafted in the very first draft that we did this year. Let's see where he was drafted. Seventh round. 7-3. No, 7-9.
7-9.
So pretty much the same spot that I drafted a Dunze right now.
So that, I mean, I like that.
And let's see where a Dunze got drafted. Literally, they went back to back picks. A Dunze at the 7-8, Burden at the 7-9.
And that's where they should be still going, in my opinion.
Yeah, both similar. You know, it's crazy. Tyreek Hill was drafted in the 11th round in this draft. This is going back to February, beginning of February. And Lemon in February is drafted in the 11th round.
Damn.
11.
I like that. Holy shit.
Some good value.
Yeah, I need to start getting into these early best balls.
Yeah, because like let me see. Trying to look for like CJ Daniels, 35th round. Chris Bell, 28th round. Skylar Bell, 31st round. Bain, 23rd round. I mean, even Styles, 23rd round. This one he goes, mid-teens. Yeah, man, fun. And Crispy said, I guess I need to change my name. He said, I took over that team last year. I looked at the trades that dude's made. He said, just named it. Should have just named it. What the fuck? Dang it, Crispy. Who'd you take over for in that league? Yeah, that one. That one pretty. There's only two people besides. No, there's four of us that were in it from the beginning. Oh, yeah, you took over for Titans for Life. Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking joke. All right. Let me see. So wide receivers, IDP is his first IDP. Fred Warner.
Warner, Anderson, Dean, Spillane. And then a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah.
So I do like this kind of strategy where you got some depth. Because I'm looking at your depth. Yeah, you got.
What are you talking about? Is offense or IDP?
Well, like the depth at the IDP, or I mean, going with 4 IDP, skipping your 5th one, and just I don't see what his depth is at IDP, but he took.
I mean, he has a bunch. He has a bunch right here. He's got Warner. He's got Will Anderson, Nakobe Dean, Spillane, Thule, Tyke Smith.
Okay, Thule. I thought that was. My bad. I was looking. I thought that was Tua Tagovailoa. So,
yeah, I mean, he got 7 in the little range that we're watching right now. He got 7,
so
and all solid guys
4 for sure.
I feel like it's not an A. I mean, I am a little nervous about Fred Warner's injury and him coming back just to normal. I think this is a solid B+ though.
Yeah, I like it. I like what you did there.
And yeah, a lot of depth and like even Warner, Anderson, and Dean. I mean, that's a good top heaviness to this. To the IDP
starting
lineup.
with Warner, like scroll up a little bit. Like he ended up getting
like before Warner, or what do you mean?
So like say right there. So he got Concepcion as a depth piece, Brooks as a depth piece, and then he started going after his IDP.
Yeah.
And he got Warner, Anderson, Dean. So and Spillane, I love that. And then he threw in Charbonnet in between, got Williams. So I like your depth a lot. Like if we were grading depth, this would be a lot higher, but we're only grading starters. And you got Stowers. This is a team with Stowers.
Yeah, man. Really solid. And Veg to Supa, he said, arguably AJ Brown's best QB. He said, hopefully he learns the playbook quick. I mean, I don't even think it's debatable. I mean, Drake May is the best like thrower of the ball that he's played with. Like even on Tennessee, like damn, what was the dude's name that he was playing with when he first got there? I mean, he was only good for like a year and a half. I can't even think of his name right now. And it was only when he was with Tennessee and it was only because of AJ Brown.
You also got to remember he's back with Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. Mike Vrabel.
Ryan Tannehill. There we go. Couldn't even think of his damn name.
So he's back
with Miami.
Coach. He's back with his coach that drafted him originally. And I think it's going to be an easy fit. He's just going to ride right in there.
Yeah. I think so too. And D. Brofson May is way better than Tanny ever was. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
sure.
100%.
All right, let's see how all this played out. So it was a B for the quarterback, so stays even there. A C plus for the running backs, so that's down 2. And then an A for the wide receivers, that's up 3. And then a B plus for the IDP. So that ends up being up 2 total. So 87 overall.
I like it. Like, I mean,
it's a good team.
Depth, I would even raise it. But I would recommend you going instead of Burden, go running back. Get Scatterbo and Judkins. Or Scatterbo and Swift, or Swift and Judkins instead of Burden. That's the only downfall that I really see, because you already drafted 2 receivers, which are solid, and a flex.
You still would have had a solid wide receiver at the 7-12 instead of Price. Like if you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tate, Harrison.
And he said still stuck in dynasty mode. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, understandable. Because in Dynasty, I'm not drafting RBs early either, unless it's someone that I think I'm getting really good value of. And he said first redraft best ball of the season. Yeah, for sure. I guess, this is your first one of the year. Yeah.
Good job for your first one.
For sure. Jamie 100%. Can't say that he did this good for his first one.
Yeah, my first draft that I did 2 years ago was horrible. But then I came back and I did like 3 or 4 more. And I came in second place in this tournament.
Yeah, and that was when second place was the first year that we had 2 teams that won over $1,000, and Jamie hit $1,000 with his I can't remember which one of his drafts. It definitely wasn't the first one, but that's why we do these grades for people who want to see it.
I only did 5 drafts that year, and I hit $1,000 on them.
And I know I did way more than 5, and I didn't hit $1,000, fucker. It's so hard, man. There's a lot of luck involved. That's for sure. And these drafts are fun because I created this tournament. It was all about draft practice in the beginning, but we only had like 10 or 12 divisions as well the very first year that I did it. And like now it's like spawned into like something just super crazy. So it is, it's definitely a little community within the community. This is what I stream when, we're doing, question and answer sessions and we're just talking football in general. This is always what's going on in the background is our drafts, because we're literally going to be drafting these drafts from now until September, whatever the heck the first day of the season is. I can't even remember what date it is. Yeah. Whatever it is, that Thursday. Last year we did 4 drafts. We might be able to do more than 4 drafts on that Thursday. That would be cool.
And what was it? Debroff?
Yeah, Debroff.
When I did my first draft, this was when I first started watching Alex, and I just kept watching his streams and learning from him. Like there was a lot of noise in the background at that time that are out of here, but I just kept learning, and then like I also did content back then for like other streams. And then I hooked up with Alex, and then I started coming on Alex's streams, and all that background noise is gone now. So
There we go. Got rid of him. And Brandon said, "You think Pittman or DK going to do better?" I think DK is going to do better for sure, and I think Pittman. I would say I think he's going to be on par with what he did last year. How about that? Is that fair?
I actually think Pittman's going to be the main target in this offense.
Who you cut out?
Pittman. I think Pittman's going to be the main guy. DK is going to be just like that downfield. He's going to have big plays all over the place. So
Yeah,
they're going to complement each other. But you got to remember, they brought in a new coach. It's a totally different offense. So they are going to use slot receiver, which is Jeremy Bernard. So
yeah.
I can have some sneaky value.
Oh yeah. And Veg to Super, he said, hopefully it helps out Drake May's problems. He said against playing the tough matchups, had a pretty easy schedule last year. I mean, a very easy schedule last year. Yeah. He said, hopefully AJ helps us as a difference maker. Tough schedule this year, top 3 hardest. I mean, for sure, you make it, you make it to the Super Bowl, right? Like you're going to have you're going to have a really tough schedule. And for sure, AJ is going to help. Like, the reason why a lot of these rookie quarterbacks, and shout out to Brandon. What up? It said thanks for the follow on TikTok, and I'll answer your question in 1 sec. And shout out to Zach who just came through in the chat. What up, bro? Of course it's gonna help them. Like a reason why a lot of these quarterbacks fizzle out, like not fizzle out, but like have the woes from year 1 to year 2, is like the offense probably being stale and not taking like a step up. And like for the year that Drake May had, like they had to make this type of move to make sure that their offense improved and they didn't just stay fucking stale, with just the pieces that they had. And yeah, AJ Brown's still a threat. So
because I mean they didn't add any offensive pieces besides Henderson last year.
No.
And now they actually add a full-blown wide receiver 1. So going off that, before you answer that question in the chat, for Dynasty guys, go get Kyle Williams, because Booty was rumored to be on his way out if they brought in AJ Brown, because Kyle Williams plays that same position that Booty plays. So I think Booty is off the team. He's out, and they're just going to replace him with Kyle Williams. So that could be a go cheap, buy him cheap.
Veg to Super said AJ will also help out with Booty fans in the slot and get better cornerback matchups.
Well,
I mean, anytime you add in a number 1, I mean, it's gonna help everyone else's matchups, right? Because like AJ Brown, like no matter how you slice it, is just gonna get the best defender more often than not covering him.
Well, like Booty was downfield, just run downfield, catch the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
Which is what Kyle Williams is good at, and they profile the same, Booty and Williams. But I do think, and they're going to get rid of Booty, and they're just going to run Kyle Williams on his second year. Now that they have a true, legit number 1 receiver, they're going to start building up Kyle Williams.
And Crispy said, I got the best quarterback. Said Patriots would not have made the Super Bowl if my guy didn't get injured. Yeah, man. It's really interesting to see how things would play out, right? Because that was real shitty timing for that injury. All right, here we go with Crispy Squad. And he's talking about his guy right now, Bo Nix. Nix, Shuck, and Bryce Young. I mean, that's not a bad 3, that's for sure. It's just not that great of a 3.
Yeah, you get an F.
Yeah, I was gonna say a C plus, just to be hard on him. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm sure his whole team will get an F here somehow.
Yeah,
quarterback, I'm giving it.
Bo Nix, maybe once the top 12 go, I'll look at him. Shuck, that like I love Shuck as a top 12 guy, but you're getting him as 20th overall, but he probably reached on him
somewhere around there, yeah.
So yeah, so reaching on Shuck as a 20th overall, but Bryce Young, not much upside. He's boring. He's short. I'm not going to say the word because we got banned off TikTok last time. But yeah.
And veg to super. Yeah, dude, I mean, the Rams have been going for a Super Bowl ever since 2019, it seems like, right? Like, I mean, they're making these moves, man. They give up. I mean, but at the end of the day, fuck the draft picks if you could get a guy like Myles Garrett. Like, I mean, look at some of the guys that they were like, you know, like some of these picks that they've used to like get some of the superstars that they brought in. Like, fuck those picks, man. Gotta get top heavier with the starters. It's all that matters, right? And so Crispy, and then Cali Jam says it's not Purdy in the second. Yeah. D-Broff could trade my AJ Brown and a mid 27 first for Jefferson. Pull the trigger, competitive team. Shit,
Wait,
it's probably the
AJ
cheapest you're
Brown?
ever getting. Probably the
Fuck
cheapest you're
yeah.
ever getting Justin Jefferson, though, right?
Fuck yeah, you do that. Dude, go like stop this stream right now and go do that and come back and just
And tell us that you
how
got
awesome it was. Dude, I was like AJ Brown in a first for Jefferson.
Right, yeah. If you're able to keep your first and get Jefferson somehow, and only got to give up your second.
Give me that all day.
And veg to super. Well, it was a 27 first, a 28 second, and a 29 third. So it wasn't all first rounders. It was a first, second, and a third. That is still a lot. I mean, out of 21 picks that you what they paid for Garrett. I mean, it's a lot because like out of 21 picks, I mean, that's 3 picks, but like
they're gonna win a
to
Super
get
Bowl.
Myles Garrett though.
They're gonna win a Super Bowl. I
I don't know about that, but I mean, they're gonna be there for sure.
Bro,
they're gonna be
they're
competing.
favored to win now.
I mean, they gotta be. You got one of the best defenders in the league now in your squad. So let's see. So yeah, C for Crispy's quarterbacks, running backs, A-Chain and Hall. Man, I mean, A-Chain made it all the way down to the 2-9. You lucky bastard.
I mean, Hall should go where A-Chain went.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Hampton.
You bastard!
And Vets is stupid. Still a lot. 27, 28 is stacked. Yeah, for sure. But like, you got Myles Garrett.
So I'm gonna give Crispy a D because he took Breece Hall over Henry.
Dude, Crispy.
Yeah.
What's up with that, man?
Who on that?
What is up with that, Crispy?
Yeah,
I'm not mad at the Breece Hall pick, but over Henry?
I know.
Over
Come on,
Henry?
dude.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I love Breece Hall. He is the best pass catching running back in the league, but over Henry.
I mean, I was gonna call this a B plus, but now I feel like I gotta change it to a B minus. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
after
give
that.
it a C plus, just because you failed.
Dude. All right.
Failed
And
at
then
life, dude.
wide receivers: Chase, Wilson, DK, and Wandale.
Jesus, that's ugly. I mean, Chase A plus, yeah.
Everybody else sucks.
Well, like Garrett Wilson. I mean, come on, man.
I feel like
Breece
I'm
Hall-
never getting him in the 4th. I only want to get him in the 5th or the 6th.
Breece Hall's gonna get more targets than Garrett Wilson. I
This is ugly, Crispy.
mean, they added Sadiq and they added Omar Cooper.
This is so
That-
bad that I gotta do some more gardening.
I mean, geez, I'm gonna chug this beer and then I'll give you your grade.
Dang it, Crispy. Like, man.
All right, so with Chase being an A plus, I'm gonna have to give this wide receiver room. There's not even a tight end. Jeez, what are you doing? Wandale, Quentin Johnson, Metcalf, booty. Did you grab booty? Because I mean, geez, this team's booty. Garrett Wilson. I'm gonna give this a solid C minus. And that's with Chase being an A plus for the receivers.
I think that's a little friendlier than I can be.
I mean, you got to remember Chase is the A plus. So the rest of this booty ass team. I mean,
And Crispy said Hall was on his championship team too. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's always hard for me to talk shit to Crispy because his team finished number 2 last year in this tournament. My team did not. I think I finished like
think
50.
about it, dude.
Was my best finish.
you got Jamar Chase, right? So if you bang Mila Kunis, but then the rest of the night you're going with Rosie O'Donnell and Roseanne Barr. Come on, dude.
Dude, I think you're gonna be turning Crispy on if you're talking about Roseanne, though. Oh man,
one badass bitch.
All right, fucking Crispy.
Fuck Crispy, bro.
And Cali Jam said, "Is it bad that I got Sadiq at the 112 and I don't feel bad about it?" I mean, of course you shouldn't feel bad about it.
You fucking rah shiskumba, like you cheer for that shit, dude. I would take him at the 107.
I think I've taken him at the 108.
I mean, I'm debating between Concepcion and Sadiq. And that's what some sucker takes Price before me.
All right. Where the hell are we at? So what did we decide on that? Is that a C plus?
No,
of Chase, B minus because of Chase. B minus because of Chase.
Chase brings it up from an F to a D minus.
You're lucky, Crispy. You're lucky you got Chase, bro. All right, lucky you got Chase. Only thing that saved you there, bro. With the IDP though, dude, Crispy failed on the IDP, man. He totally
better than
did.
this, dude.
He totally did. I mean, you got Zach Bond. I mean, of course.
Zach
I mean, you
Bond
got
is the
Buda
best.
Baker. That's super dope.
Buda.
But then Demario Davis, Barrett Carter, Luvu, like all these guys, you could have got so much later, bro.
Yeah,
so much later. I mean, you did get in the zone. I mean, hit the drop.
Get in the zone.
What are you doing taking Cooper Kupp and Stribling? And Noel can't even read a playbook yet.
Veg de Supa said said help Manning next year doesn't go to the Browns. I mean, that would suck, right?
No. We need Manning to go to the Cardinals so we could have a Manning Marvin Harrison hook up again. We haven't seen it in so long. It's been decades.
That would be pretty cool. Hoping Manning goes to Miami. Bro, like going to Miami would be the worst for anyone who would do like any type of partying. And I'm not saying he would do a bunch of partying, but
if the NFL is truly scripted, like we all think it is, Manning is going to the Cardinals to play with Marvin Harrison Jr.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, Crispy, this is one of the worst IDPs that I've like seen you put together in a while.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you were usually on a tear. You're usually on a tear with your IDPs. Crispy said y'all were all over Noel's nuts a couple days ago. Define on his nuts. Because I probably said he was like a good pick in the 29th round. That's probably all I said.
Who doesn't know how to read
define on his nuts, Crispy.
You got Tank Dell coming back that supposedly he's a miracle worker on his knee, which I didn't expect to come back this soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, still a bad offensive line. I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna have to give this like a Z minus.
No, I'm giving it a 69.
69, dudes.
Yeah, it's a D. It's a D for Crispy.
Yeah,
Crispy's
realistically, 69.
Crispy's getting the D on this one. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of an F.
Well, at least he got the big D and not the small D. he can handle the big D.
69, dudes.
Cali Jam said I took a quarter of the IDP. Dude, yeah. Your IDP lineup is insane, bro. All right. We've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Time to get the hell up out of here. Jamie, you're the man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Love it every time. Appreciate you having me. Love all your streamers, people listening. You guys is what makes this stream happen.
Hell yeah. And Crispy said, Jamie, you personally said that Noel was going to take Tank Dell's job.
Well, yeah. That doesn't mean that he's going to do good. That's a fault on Tank Dell because his fucking knee is shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a bum.
The slot receiver, the number 4 target in that offense isn't that great, bro.
And D Broff said, good rip tonight. Hell yeah, man. Doing a lot of gardening tonight. It's what it's all about, dude. It's what it's all about. And Ved's just stupid. That'd be sweet. Cardinals definitely smart moving on. I think the Vikings will expose how bad Kyler Murray is.
Yeah.
Wait, you think the Vikings will expose how bad he is?
Whoa. Wait. What does this say?
He said they think it would expose how bad Kyler Murray is. I'm like, man, Kyler Murray might have one of the best years of his career this year.
Kyler Murray to the moon. I think he has a top 12 season.
Remember how good he did when he had Hopkins that one year that Hopkins was good?
Remember how good he was when Call of Duty didn't come out? Call of Duty doesn't come out until next year, bro.
Call of Duty's been getting pretty lame, man. Kyler might be bored. He might be bored.
Yeah, we might have to send him overseas to go to real war.
All right. Time to get out of here. And Crispy said Murray's a bum. One more time.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Yeah,
Get this
Kyler
bum.
Murray.
He said Kyler Murray can't have a good year. He said with this, what has he had on his team? He said that he just sucks as a quarterback. Yeah, because pretty much everybody except JJ McCarthy has been like good over, like even Carson Wentz was a viable starter in fantasy for those like couple weeks that he started before he got hurt. So yeah, if Kyler plays like shit, Kyler is shit. That's just it, because everybody's done good except JJ McCarthy. But apparently it's not even close in like, their QB competition. Like Kyler's just like
we all heard the press conference, and yeah, Murray handled himself correctly, and fucking McCarthy needs to grow the fuck up.
Yep. All right. Peace out, everybody. I don't know if we'll be back tomorrow, but we'll definitely be back soon with another draft. Jamie, thanks for coming through, bro. You the man.
Keep smoking.
Oh, yeah. Catch you guys later. Peace out.